Tonight at 9:45, see Showtime Comedy Club Network. Then at 10, Showtime's Wish You Were Here weekend wraps up with Schwarzenegger frolicking on Mars in Total Recall. And at midnight, comic Mark Schiff, My Crummy Childhood. Tomorrow, Showtime's TV comedy headliner is Billy Crystal in Throw Mama from the Train at 8. Then at 9:30, see Showtime Comedy Club Network. And at 10, Charles Bronson in Messenger of Death. See it on Showtime. This man is suffering from a serious problem.
I've been serious since my wife stopped being serious about me.
With help, he can laugh again.
She took my car, my bank book. She took my best friend, Al. Why, Mommy? Why?
A cure is on the way. Because Showtime's Comedy Summer is here. Showtime makes your night with a Clint Eastwood double feature.
Where is he?
First, you'll find him in Sergio Leone's classic spaghetti western.
I was thinking that myself.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
In this world, there's two kinds of people.
Then he lets it all hang out with the skipper and Ed Begley in Hang 'em High.
Hang 'em.
Hang around for the Clint Eastwood double feature, June 11th at 8, 7 Central.
On Super Dave's incredible new special,
Look at this.
the magnanimous one unveils his Arc of Triumph.
He is so excited about going over on the Ark, I can't tell you.
But will one ride in this tub send the pachyderms packing?
Don't bring me down just because I'm on top.
And how will the legendary Ray Charles react to the good-natured one's elaborate practical joke?
I'll be in bed, I'll jump out, and I'll say boom.
Journey back to those golden days of yesteryear when men were men.
What do you think? I think you look like one of the village people.
When courage was commonplace.
Hi, Curly. Kill anyone today?
They ain't over yet. And a cattle drive was no bull.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
That's what Billy Crystal does when he's at the end of his rope.
I'm on vacation!
He turns Billy the Kid to lasso back his zest for life.
Reach in and pull out the calf.
You know, this was not in the brochure.
But when Billy, Bruno Kirby, and Daniel Stern hit the trail hits back. It's Jack Palance in his Academy Award-winning role.
City folk.
City Slickers.
Premiering Tuesday on the Movie Channel.
On a hillside above Hollywood's famed Sunset Strip stands the historic Chateau Marmont Hotel. Like the Strip itself, the hotel has seen the highs and lows, glamour and glitter, as well as scandal and tragedy, including actor John Belushi's tragic final day there in 1982. Belushi, like other stars, insisted on staying in one of the Marmont's many private bungalows surrounding the hotel.
This is Nicholas Ray's bungalow, the so-called director's bungalow, where in 1955 Mr. Ray was rehearsing Rebel Without a Cause with James Dean, Natalie Wood, and Dennis Hopper. I think virtually all the great screen stars have stayed here at one time or another. When Hedy Lamarr first came to Hollywood, Louis B. Mayer had given her a new name. He didn't think that Hedrick Kleiser would do. And when she came to the Chateau Marmont on her very first night here, she didn't spell the name right in the registry.
Lamar is spelled with 2 R's. Since the Marmont opened in 1929, the hotel's registry has accumulated some of Hollywood's most famous signatures, and at the time, many of the actors were virtually unknown.
The lobby of the Chateau has always been sort of a living room for the whole hotel, and everyone feels comfortable using it. There's always been a piano there, and Sting has played, John Lennon has played it, Judy Garland even tossed off a few bars there. Jim Morrison stayed here, as you know, many members of rock bands have over the years, and when he was here, of course, there were many sort of wild nights. One of them was captured in the film, actually, the doors. He was walking along the edge of the balcony. He fell into the courtyard over Sunset Boulevard. Marilyn Monroe was very, very quiet and had several romantic interludes here.
Billy Wilder stayed here for years. It was the view from his window that inspired him to write his Academy Award-winning movie Sunset Boulevard. After returning from a vacation sooner than expected, Wilder found the hotel full, so he stayed in the foyer to the ladies' room for 2 weeks.
This is the room that Billy Wilder took when there was nothing else available at the hotel. They set up a small cot, a desk, and a chair. This is the penthouse at the Chateau Marmont, and this is where Clark Gable, Bette Davis, and Howard Hughes all spent time here. In particular, it was the views of the city that struck everybody. Howard Hughes, of course, was at one time the legendary ladies' man of Hollywood. One of the great advantages of being in the penthouse at the Chateau was that he could keep an eye on the young talent by the pool.
The Chateau Marmont is still the discreet home of Hollywood's elite, but it's not only its old-world charm. Gothic archways are European flavor that keeps them coming back.
Privacy and the people are the two things that distinguish the Chateau Marmont. It's always had incredibly personal service, and it's also always had a great deal of privacy. And for some people, that's worth everything.
Word up.
Give me some.
Frank White's fresh out of jail.
I feel no remorse.
And to reclaim his turf,
It's a terrible thing.
he takes on the mob, the gangs in Chinatown, even the cops.
Who made you judge and jury?
Christopher Walken will stop at nothing
Hey, you.
to become the King of New York.
It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it.
Playing Monday on the Movie Channel. This week from Tuesday Night Terrors, Audrey lived a previous life.
You're saying reincarnation? I mean, is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what we're saying.
This is my daughter we're talking about, my child.
Academy Award-winning actor Anthony Hopkins stars in Audrey Rose on Tuesday Night Terrors.
Stone? There's a guy buried in my pool.
The movie's about these two loser kids from Encino, and we find a caveman in his backyard. We take the caveman to school, and it makes us cool.
This guy's our ticket to fame and popularity. All we gotta do is get him enrolled in school, and he'll help us become popular.
Wow, who's the guy with the dork squad? Is he fine or what?
He's a looker.
Link, be careful!
Brendan Fraser plays Link, our caveman. He was able to take our situations and create comedy from anything that surrounded him.
Flame it.
We gotta teach him stuff. We gotta teach him how to be normal.
We're going psycho with him, bro.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And
There's nothing he won't put in his mouth. He's curious. He plays with things.
From salsa to bath beads to, gutter water to margarine. He did it all.
Oh boy! Dog food! Again!
This is George Zaloom. He is the producer.
Hi.
Pauly is really spontaneous, and he comes up with all this kind of like stuff like off the top of his head, you know, out of the middle of nowhere. Like he Paulyizes everything.
What are you doing, Mrs. Rooney? We figure we's a little juice. No, we sing the juice. No, we sing the juice. Wow! You took him to Mega Mountain? Are you crazy? This is just an absolute straight-ahead comic.
Link, what do you say to your critics who claim you're not a real caveman?
Hey, come here. Now that was funny.
Susan Farrell was born a real Hollywood princess.
My little girl is home.
She's got a famous fairy tale mom.
From the time I was 9 years old, you gave me sleeping pills. That was over-the-counter medication.
She's just met Prince Charming.
I thought we didn't do anything that first night.
I lied. As for Happily Ever After, Meryl Streep, Shirley MacLaine.
Of course she'll listen to you. You're not her mother.
Postcards from the Edge. Playing Sunday on the Movie Channel.
We're looking for a few good men
This is a challenge.
who want to be Stallone.
If I gotta do it, you gotta do it.
Who are you? The worst nightmare.
Sounds familiar.
Look!
Put that away. I am your father.
You got a problem with that?
Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it.
Only in town.
Good luck.
Whoa, how you doing? It's Nate. Need a lift?
I'm no tourist.
I want to be Stallone. Listen, of all the guys in the world, why did you pick me? But I want to be Stallone.
You and everybody else brush up on your Stalloneism.